Number 21 going to the rafters.
For me, it's great to see him where he is now, as a man, as a father. And it's nice to see him actually step away from the game on his own. Tim is the best teammate in professional sports history, without question.
He put us on a level, along with David, where we were a championship contender every year. You can imagine getting ready to play against a Tim Duncan Spurs team where you have to plan and scout on how to defend Tim Duncan. I mean, he had the footwork, the hands, the drop steps, the timing. He had the IQ of a guard on the team.
It was just great to see another big man who loved the game. He had all the tools, he had all the physical, the size, he had all the ability. But you see that every day in our league. You don't see the guys with the passion or the work ethic all the time, and he had all of it. He had all the ingredients, and they came together perfectly. And on top of that, you know, he's a great individual to be around. So, you know, he made it better for us because we all want to be around guys that are nice guys and good guys, and it always helps your team when your star is that way.
You know, he was so inclusive. He'd bring everybody in, and those summer workouts started, you know, the culture and brought the team together and so forth. And it was easy just to watch him and emulate what he did. And if, you know, the best player on the court's working this hard in August, then we better be working that hard too.
Late nights on the road during the finals, we would just kind of hang out a little bit, and a lot of times we shared at that moment. That's where I really got a chance to see how vested he was towards everyone. He gets joy out of other people's success. And that's hard. In this day and age, in this game where it's so much about me, TD is very comfortable with who he is. You look at TD's smile when Tony wins the MVP during the finals in 07. You see pride there. When you see Kawhi receive the MVP, TD's smile, it says a lot. I see the pride and joy of really celebrating someone else's in their success.
Especially for David, because he had just an awesome game to end his career, and that's pretty special. And there's some guys, though, that are uncoachable. You know, you just saw one right there. The guy who was a big guy, just walked by.
Let me just say that when I go to dinner with the coaches, you know, before the meal comes, we raise our glass and we say, "Thank you, Tim."
As we raise number 21 to the rafters of the AT&T Center, it seems only right to reflect on the history of the Spurs and what Tim Duncan has meant to the silver and black.
I'm the root of the tree. David Robinson is the trunk of the tree. And Tim Duncan is the branches and the flowers of the tree. And here you got a beautiful tree that's been around a long time, man, and it's sprouting nothing but beautiful flowers.
The San Antonio Spurs putting on a clinic.
Clearly, his resume, his achievements can match up with just about anyone in the league's history. But as a person, as a leader, to take this franchise on his back and to help build what this franchise has done, maybe the best sports franchise over the last 20 years, is remarkable. And so I think Tim has cemented his legacy in many areas, as a leader, as a player, and as a person.
Blocked by Duncan. That's his 31st block shot of this series. That's a new record.
I miss most his presence. It's got nothing to do with points or rebounds or block shots. His presence. When you walk in the gym and you see him there before practice or after practice, or you see him with his arm around a rookie, talking to him, just the empathy he has for teammates, his ability to welcome everybody into the culture and make them feel comfortable, his humor, which not too many people know about, all those things are huge. He was the base from which we all knew where to operate and how things should be done.
He set such a high bar for himself that I think it just held us all to a standard that was challenging and but it was real because he was engaging himself so much.
Tim Duncan have done for this community, man, is he made us a champion.
No Tim, no championships.
I think that's the key. You know, your whole goal is to put a team on the floor that understand the objective is to win.
As Parker and Duncan pick apart the Cavaliers.
You know, he's a great leader, you know, on and off the court. He cares so much. It's very rare that you have superstars that's so unselfish because he didn't care, you know, who score, who pass, who rebound. He just wanted to win, and so when you have your main guy being like that, everybody has to follow.
It's all San Antonio. It's classics basketball.
I think the most unique and remarkable thing about him was just the quality of player he was on the court and how he wanted always just to be recognized as a player and about getting your team to the situation that you dream of. Not about him making it to the All-Star. Or those MVPs were not about him trying to get those MVPs. He was just so much better than the rest that's why they got it, and his teams were amazing. So I like his way of being absolutely the best without just having to say it. Just people will notice.
Tim Duncan with tonight's game has passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's played more playoff minutes than anybody in the history of the NBA.
From a former basketball player to another legend of the game, you did it the right way.
He's grown as a person, as we all do, through experiences. But his inner core, he was over himself when he came in. And after all these accolades and all this success, he's still gotten over himself. Hasn't changed a lick.